Hey folks, ET here coming at you with the pre-market prep, so let's get to it. So another rip up today after that big gap down from Friday into the pre-market yesterday. Got to our 595 for sure, did not get to our 586 yesterday. Let's see how that pans out going forward. We did have a small green dex, so 2 in a row. Maybe we continue the uptrend, but let's check everything else and see what the data says. Customer sentiment and whale targets. Well, customer sentiment is still waning a little bit now. It's still been fairly neutral, in my opinion, to neutral to bullish, but now we're starting to wane just a little bit more. Targets adjusted, there was a 600 target up there. Now it's 595 to 570. Keep an eye, though. Last week we had a 595 target when we were below around here, or 590, I'm sorry, and it would disappear and kind of come back, and we ended up getting to that target anyways. Keep an eye to see if 600 pops back up. If not, then we're not going that high for a little while, most likely. Jumping into our SIG prints and the rest of our dark pools, a bunch of SIG prints across the board here. So go ahead and just mark these on your chart as important points of price contention. Then we'll take a look at the largest on our aggregate. Well, 592.79. We did it. We finally got the largest ag to move up towards price. Now, this is subjective. So keep in mind, something I've said before, once our ag flips to the price to where we are as a very far away, I start to eye the levels that we're away from it. A good example would be a few months ago, a few weeks ago, if you will, we had 568 right around this area here that was the largest on the ag, but we were far below that price at that point. Guess what happened? We ripped up towards it once it flipped. So, anyhow, largest on the ag has moved up. Let's see how it pans out there. Let's see if we can continue to hold that. It's getting pretty thin down into this area there. Jumping into our gamma, plain and simple, we hold 589. We have room to 600 on the ag. We lose 589. The next biggest pull is 570. Very wide range there on our ag. Let's check our daily today, 520. Happy Tuesday, and let's see what that looks like. So plain and simple for today, 595 is a big wall at the moment. So if we cannot pass 595, we have room all the way down here to 585. If we can pass 595, we have room to 600. Biggest pull for today is 590. So it would make a little bit of sense if we rejected that 590 and came down, or this 595, I apologize, and came down to the 590. No big deal there. Two pretty easy ranges there. Mark them down. Pay attention to net flow, whether it's bull or bear, and then go from there. Everybody have a good day. Stay safe out there and go get that Oprah money.